Joining me now, delighted he's with us, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, distinguished fellow at the Hudson Institute and Fox News contributor. Mr. Secretary, I think more than anything else here that is disturbing is this lack of accountability, which really offends me most given what's at stake.
It's pretty remarkable, Laura. You hear President Biden talk about we're back, that America's back. It does feels like 1976, 1979, right? People are now being told to turn down the thermostat. We're being told that we're not going to have enough energy. We're now being told that to solve the economic problems, we're going to have to lay off hundreds of thousands of Americans, get unemployment up to 5 or 6% to solve this problem. And every family in America can feel that. And when it comes to our national security, we lost the bubble. We lost the deterrence that we had for 4 years. We're the bad guys. Xi Jinping, Vladimir Putin, the Taliban, they understood that they couldn't do what they've done to America these last 18 months. And I think every American, your point about unity, I think every American, not Republicans, not Democrats, every American can feel that they are less secure, less safe, that their borders are under threat, that crime is higher. Those are things that come just 4 weeks from now when people start voting in the midterms. I think the American people are going to reject exactly what it is President Biden has given them.
Here was Biden today, Secretary Pompeo, touting one of his really big priorities at the UN. Watch.
My administration is working with our Congress to deliver more than $11 billion a year to international climate finance, to help lower-income countries implement their climate goals and ensure a just energy transition.
Now, Mr. Secretary, we are wasting more money on projects that do nothing to keep this country safe. Nothing.
Everyone remembers Solyndra. It seems like history just repeating itself from the Obama years or the Carter years, where we take taxpayer money and give it to some slush fund leftist to do something that will have no value for the American people. We can see it. We have trapped American energy in the ground. This was a deeply political decision. The president today kind of said the quiet part out loud in his speech. He talked about the Inflation Reduction Act, but said, no, this is the biggest climate project in American history. This is bad for the American people. It's dangerous for our security. I am confident that there's not a family in America who thinks that was a good idea or will serve their own family well.
The Citibank CEO appeared at a congressional hearing today, and she was answering a question about decoupling from China, which is something you and I have talked about a lot. Watch what she says here.
When we look at the clients that we serve, many of them are multinational clients in China, and we see that there is a high degree of interdependence. We've got to take a strategic view in America as to where it is that we need more strategic independence and to build that in a thoughtful manner, but also in a way that doesn't cause crises, economic crises.
Okay, so Jane Fraser there, Mr. Secretary. She doesn't want to pull back from China because they have a lot of Chinese clients. I just did the quick summation of what she said.
That's a pretty good summary, Laura, one that you and I have heard from big finance here in the United States for an awfully long time. I will tell you, it also sounds an awful lot what I heard from Chinese leaders, Chinese leadership saying, oh, we're so connected, it'll be really bad for you. This is precisely the wrong-headed thinking that for 40 years didn't recognize that the Chinese Communist Party has declared economic war on America. They built their economy on the back of America, and we allowed them to do it. I hope our senior financial leaders will begin to truly understand that they are American companies with American interests and do the things that will defend American freedom and put real pressure on the Chinese Communist Party to begin to behave.
Yeah, no. They said today, we don't, which is true. They said we don't make policy, but we consult with the U.S. government. I think it was Jamie Dimon who might have said that today. But they're making it clear, like, you can't decouple because that would cause tumult. And what I'd say to Jamie Dimon is, you wanted Biden, and now you got Biden. How does it feel? Feel good, Jamie?
Yeah. And don't forget, Laura, when Congress attempted to put some pressure on China about their human rights violations, the Uyghur Act, the banks lobbied against it. They went to Capitol Hill and said this is a bad idea to protect human rights. Yeah. To say they don't shape policy, make policy, and impact America is just silly.
Disgusting. Mr. Secretary, great to see you tonight. Thank you.